Guys, we're back tonight, and for the rest of this week, we're talking about working out specifically. I thought it'd be really valuable if we talked about working out in the garage, since that's where the majority of us are doing it, or a parking garage, or something that feels like a garage. Now, I'm like you. I train in the gym most days, but I wish I knew somebody that had trained just in the garage exclusively for years. I wish they could join. Oh my gosh.
Hey guys.
It's my wife, Kelly. She's been doing this for a long, long time. Kel, how long have you been training in the garage exclusively?
6 years.
Wow. And when you first started, how much equipment did you have?
We had 2 pieces of equipment, dumbbells and kettlebells.
How long did you just have those 2 pieces of equipment?
2 years.
And you worked out the whole time just with those 2 pieces of equipment?
Yeah.
And your husband owned a gym and he didn't bring anything else home for you?
Just those 2 pieces.
What a terrible relationship. You've been doing this a long time, and I thought, oh, this is perfect, because I think for many of us, training in the garage has its challenges. So, plain and simple, are you going to work out in the garage forever?
No.
Why are you working out in the garage?
Well, we have 3 little girls, so right now it's just the season that I am in. I started CrossFit in the gym. Once we had kids, we turned our garage into a place where I could work out, and trust me, I'll be back in that gym.
Get that video. We got a pretty sweet setup now, so it's not just dumbbells and kettlebells, and that makes it a lot easier. But even with equipment, do you just come up with whatever you want to do while you're working out? Like, do you just get online and just scroll through a workout that feels good?
No, I've always followed a program, believe it or not. I don't skip around. I've never been one to do that. I stick with the program, and at this point in time, I know how to scale if I need to, if I don't have the equipment at home from doing CrossFit so long, but consistency is key.
And you were telling me earlier that the program has allowed you to be more consistent. Because there was a period of time where you were getting one thing from here and one thing from there, and you just found out that was hard to keep up long term.
Right.
So what program are you following right now?
It's following Peak.
Oh my gosh. And have you seen good results with that?
I have.
She doesn't even pay me. Okay. What do you love about working out in the garage? Like, what are some of the things that these guys that are relatively new to it, you've been doing it for the better part of a decade, what are some things that people wouldn't expect if they kept doing this that they would really appreciate, that they would really value?
One thing is that so we have 3 girls, 2 of them still nap and 1 of them rests. And the 2 older ones, after their rest, they'll come out and they'll see me working out, and they'll ask questions, and they'll say, what movements are you doing? How long have you been doing it? Which is a really cool experience for them to see us working out, but also to try it on their own. And it just opens up a big discussion of, why do we exercise? Why is it important? And these young girls need to know that, and that's just part of our lifestyle. So it's really cool that they can see their mom and they can see their dad doing something that we love and that we really enjoy.
I remember seeing my dad swim when I was growing up, and you got to see your dad play golf, and I feel like this is our equivalent of that being healthy, exercising is not weird or awkward for our children. Like, they get to see us do it on a regular basis, and not just talk about it, be like, hey, you really need exercise, but they just see us doing it, and I think that's pretty important to both of us. Mm-hmm. Now, what advice do you have somebody who says it's hard to work out at home? Because it is. Like, there's some challenges for sure. For example, we got to make sure we do it while they are napping. We've tried to do that other times, doesn't work as well. there's a certain amount of time that really works, and we find that, you know, over 20 minutes we're kind of out of the pocket and it doesn't work as well. There's some workouts that lend itself well if we're working out together, interval based, where you can go and then I rest and I watch the kids back and forth. But for somebody who's to themselves, they never put it on, you know, out in
First
public.
time.
Yeah, but they say like, hey, this is really hard. Like, what do you say to them?
I would ask yourself, why do you say you can't work out in the garage? What deep down is that reason that you say I can't? Because anybody can. Anybody can work out with one piece of equipment to several. You have to have a positive mindset about it all, and you have to be consistent. And of course it's hard. Of course you're lonely. Of course you want somebody else. But for me right now, it's just the season that I am in with these girls. And like he said, it is the same time though for me every day. And you can do it. Absolutely you can. But dig deep down inside and ask yourself, why are you answering, I can't do it? Because you can.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. God, I think that's it. You got anything else we should say?
I don't.
Well, until next time, we'll try to figure out some other reason to get Kelly on here.